If you want to do a no makeup look for schools that have dress codes or for Zoom meetings that you want to show up for without showing off for, this look is perfect. Can you tell I'm wearing makeup? Maybe a little bit, but I bet you wouldn't have guessed at first sight. So if you want to know how to do this look, please keep watching. Step number 1, I've already done off camera, which is scrub your lips. Since we're not going to be wearing like matte lipstick or liquid lipstick for this look, it is a great idea to prep your skin and prep your lips. You can use either a scrub or a toothbrush, and I use a toothbrush because scrubs are overpriced. Once you have scrubbed your lips, go ahead and put some Vaseline or some lip balm on it. First thing that we're going to do to prep our skin is use sunscreen. The reason for this is when you go to school, you're going to be in the sun a lot, so wearing sunscreen is definitely a must. Secondly, we're not going to be using foundation everywhere. I have combination skin, so I have dryness in some areas and oiliness in some areas, so this helps prep my skin for the foundation as well. I'm using the Biotique sunscreen, Bio Sandalwood. Just gonna put a little bit of that all over my face. There. Now that we're done prepping the skin, we are only going to put foundation in the spots where there are red patches or discoloration, just to uniform the skin out. I never put foundation on my forehead because I always think it's more natural, tricks the viewer into believing that you don't have makeup on at all. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the color Classic Beige, and I'm just going to dot this on the red patches of my skin. Here, I currently have a random insect bite here, but I'm just going to leave that alone and it should disappear soon. I'm also going to put some foundation underneath my nose, just in this area. I'm going to put it over here because I have a tan line from wearing glasses. I'm going to put a little bit over here and over here because I have discoloration in those areas. There, that's it. So the reason why I like using a liquid foundation is because it blends in with the skin better and it doesn't look like you have actually put something on top of your skin. Also, this liquid foundation is really good because it gives you time to play around. Even if I leave it like this for 5 more minutes, it's not going to harden yet. I'm going to now take some concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to dot this underneath my eyes because either I've been up doing too much homework or I've been up procrastinating. Just going to put really small amount underneath my eyes. I have some darkness here. I'm just going to put it over there as well, using my fingers. Remember, when you blend out your foundation and concealer, if you have anything left on your fingers, which you will, don't put it on the rest of your face where you don't have any foundation. Put it on your eyelids. You'll notice that usually when you're applying foundation and concealer, you put the concealer once you're done blending out the foundation. I'm not doing that because I am blending the foundation upwards into the concealer area so that it looks more natural. I'm just taking the extra, putting it on my eyelids, and just blending that all out. And there you go, your base is complete. Next, we're going to move on to the cheeks. The reason why I'm doing the cheeks first is because I want to work fast before this solidifies on my face. For the cheeks, I'm going to be using a tinted lip balm. As long as it has a little bit of color, it will work perfectly. Now, you don't want to concentrate the blush here. You want to drag it upwards. That looks more natural. Just gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna make a little heart, and I'm just going to drag it. So then we're just going to take our fingers and we're going to blend it in. I don't know if this picks up on camera, but it's adding a little bit of pink to my face. Since it looks natural, you can layer it on. There we go. Just gonna make sure that it's even on both sides. Now here's the trick that I do to make the blush look even more natural. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush over here to give it that sun-kissed look. Just a little bit. I'm just going to blend that downwards. So there you go, blush over. Looks pretty natural so far. The teachers will look at kajal, they look at makeup, they look at lipstick and those kind of things, but they never look at the eyebrows. I'm going to be using an eyeshadow for this look. I'm just using the charcoal color in this palette. I'm using a slanted, angled brush. It's called an angled brush. This is a trick that will really help you. When you want to fill in your eyebrows and you want it to look natural, don't fill in the first quarter of it. That is the part that is naturally most thin in your eyebrow, and if you fill that in, it's going to look fake. So keep this part empty. So there you go, eyebrows are now filled. Now we move on to the most difficult part, your eyes. What I like to do is fill in the inner waterline, the top part of the eye. So I'm going to be using the Biotique Kajal. However, this transfers and this runs in its mess. If you have a better Kajal, I recommend using that, because since you want it to be only on the top waterline, if it transfers to the bottom, it defeats the whole purpose. But since this is the only thing I'm going to have, I'm going to show you how to do it with this. But there are a lot of other Kajals like Maybelline's, even Lakme's, that has the waterproof kind of Kajal. Both eyes complete. The next thing that I'm going to be working on are the eyelashes. If you have this, it's a game changer. The alternative is that you can take the Vaseline, you can put it directly on your eyelashes, which is what I'm going to show you because I don't think a lot of you have this. I'm just going to put it straight on my eyelashes. If you have straight eyelashes, you can use an eyelash curler, of course. If you have a spoolie, you can then comb it out. And just look at that difference. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Inner corner highlight to the insides of your eyes. I'm going to be taking a really small brush. This came in the Naked palette. And I'm just going to be dotting the highlight shade in this palette. So this is what it looks like before, and now I'm going to put it on. And voila, this eye is done. Now the way to make this look even more natural is by using a liquid highlight, but I don't own one of those. My hands are super dirty now. I told you that Kajal is a mess. I'm going to take a little bit of Vaseline. Just going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to put in a little bit of the highlight powder. Just going to mix that together and you're going to get a liquid highlight. And once that's done, you're going to take that and you're going to tap it on your cheekbones. This just adds a little bit of glow. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's pretty light. So once you put in that, you can always go ahead and just add some powder on top because it'll mix in with the Vaseline anyway. And for the final part of the look, we're just going to finish up with our lips. I disappeared for 10 minutes, which is why the hair is down and the makeup is a little runny. I told you the Kajal was a mess because I now have a gash on my foot. I was adjusting the camera and I stepped backwards onto the end of a guitar string. Spoiler alert, don't do that. And there you go. A no makeup look so that you can wear it to school, you can wear it to Zoom meetings. At this point, trying to catch the highlight. Is it catching yet? Can you see it? Can you? I can't see. Well, I hope you like the look and I hope you recreate it. If you do, please send me your looks at my Instagram in an orderly fashion, which is in the description down below. Please like, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel and tell me what you'd like to see next. Bye!